Today I'm excited to share something really special with you. It's all about the amazing signs that the universe sends our way to grab our attention. You know, the universe is like a caring friend, always there for us, trying to show us the way. It's like a gentle whisper, guiding us along our path. But sometimes we're so busy with our everyday lives that we don't hear it. So let's take a closer look at 5 signs that the universe is trying to get our attention. Firstly, have you ever noticed those little coincidences that seem too perfect to be random, like meeting the right person at just the right time or finding exactly what you need when you least expect it? These aren't just chance happenings. They're the universe's way of saying, hey, pay attention. Let's talk about the first sign, noticing patterns or coincidences in your life. Have you ever found yourself seeing the same numbers over and over again, like 1111 or 333? Or maybe you keep bumping into the same person unexpectedly, even in different places. Well, my dear friends, these aren't just random happenings. They're messages from the universe. It's like the universe is gently nudging you, trying to get your attention. It's saying, hey, pay attention to this. These repeated patterns or coincidences are like little signposts along your journey, guiding you towards something important. So when you start noticing these patterns or coincidences, it's essential to take a moment to reflect. What could the universe be trying to tell you? Is there a hidden message within these encounters waiting to be discovered? Trust that the universe is guiding you towards something meaningful and transformative. These signs are like breadcrumbs leading you towards your true path. So don't ignore them, embrace them, and allow them to illuminate your journey. Sometimes it can be easy to dismiss these signs as mere coincidences or brush them off as insignificant. But trust me, my dear friends, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Let's explore the second sign, intuition. Have you ever had a feeling deep down inside that just won't go away? Maybe it's a hunch about something or a sense that you should do or not do something. That feeling, my dear friends, is your intuition speaking to you. It's like a soft whisper from your soul. Your intuition is like a compass, guiding you towards what's best for you. It's important to pay attention to these inner nudges, because they often hold the key to your deepest desires and dreams. When you have an intuitive insight, it's essential to honor it. Take a moment to quiet your mind, to pause and listen to what your inner wisdom is trying to tell you. Trust that the guidance you receive is coming from a place of deep knowing, and allow yourself to follow it. The universe communicates with us in subtle ways, through whispers and nudges rather than loud proclamations. So listen closely to the gentle whispers of your heart and trust that they will lead you in the right direction. Sometimes it can be easy to dismiss our intuition, especially if it doesn't seem to make sense logically. But trust me, my loves, your intuition knows what's best for you, even if your mind can't quite grasp it yet. Let's take a closer look at the third sign, synchronicities. Have you ever experienced moments when everything just seems to fall into place perfectly? It's like the universe is choreographing a beautiful dance just for you. Synchronicities are those little miracles that pop up in our lives unexpectedly. It could be running into the perfect person at exactly the right moment, or stumbling upon an opportunity that feels like it was meant just for you. These synchronicities are like gentle whispers from the universe, reassuring us that we're exactly where we need to be. So when you notice these synchronicities happening around you, don't brush them off as mere coincidences. They're so much more than that. They're divine messages, guiding you along your path and reminding you that the universe has your back. It's important to pay attention to these synchronicities, my dear friends. They're like signposts pointing you in the right direction, nudging you towards your highest good. Trust in the timing of your life and know that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Embrace the magic of synchronicity and allow yourself to marvel at the beauty of these divine interventions. When you open yourself up to the possibility of synchronicity, you'll start to see them everywhere. In the people you meet, the opportunities that arise, and the experiences you encounter. Let's take a deeper look at the fourth sign, nature. It's like a special gift from the universe, full of secrets and messages just for us. You see, from the graceful dance of a butterfly to the soft whispers of leaves swaying in the breeze, nature is always talking to us. The next time you're outside, take a moment to really soak it all in. Open your heart wide and look around you. See the wonder and beauty that's all around, and don't forget to keep an eye out for any signs or symbols that seem to stand out. These could be messages from the universe, guiding us and reminding us of how we're all connected and how much wisdom surrounds us in the natural world. Just take a moment to consider this. Have you ever seen a butterfly fluttering gracefully by and felt a deep sense of peace settle within you? Or maybe you've stood beneath a tree, listening to the soft rustle of leaves in the breeze, and felt a wave of calm wash over you. These are the moments when nature reaches out to speak to your soul directly. Nature has a unique way of connecting with us on a profound level. It's like a gentle hug from the earth, offering us comfort, guidance, and a gentle reminder of the beauty and wonder that surrounds us every day. When we pause to appreciate the beauty of nature, we allow ourselves to be fully present in the moment. We become attuned to the rhythms of the natural world, and we open ourselves up to the wisdom and magic that it has to offer. So next time you're out for a walk, or simply spending time outdoors, take a moment to tune in to nature's language. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, and sensations that surround you. You might be surprised by what you discover and the profound wisdom that nature has to share. Now let's explore further into the fifth sign, unexpected blessings. Life has a beautiful way of surprising us with unexpected blessings. These are moments filled with grace, leaving us feeling deeply thankful and appreciative. They could be chance encounters with people who touch our hearts, or moments of good fortune that seem to come out of nowhere. These blessings are like little gifts from the universe, showering us with love and abundance. When these unexpected blessings come our way, it's important to welcome them with open arms and a heart full of gratitude. Instead of questioning why or how they happened, embrace them with joy and appreciation. These blessings are a reminder that the universe is always looking out for us, orchestrating miracles beyond what we could imagine. It's crucial to trust in the universe's plan for us. Even when things may seem uncertain or challenging, know that there are blessings waiting just around the corner. Have faith that everything is happening for a reason and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. You are deserving of all the blessings that come your way. According to the wisdom of my teachings and the principles I've shared through my literature and speeches, every experience holds a message for us, and waking up during this particular time frame is no exception. You see, in the realm of metaphysics and spiritual understanding, the early morning hours, specifically between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., carry significant symbolism. It's a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is said to be thinnest. During these special hours, which some people consider sacred, our minds are like sponges, ready to soak up whatever messages come our way. It's like our subconscious is wide awake, eagerly listening for whispers from our inner wisdom, the world around us, or any other force we believe in. Let's break it down a bit. Our subconscious mind is like a secret garden full of thoughts, memories, and feelings that we might not even realize are there. It's always working behind the scenes, processing information, and influencing our thoughts and behaviors. Now, when we talk about our higher self, we're referring to that part of us that's connected to something bigger than ourselves. Some people call it their intuition, their soul, or their inner guidance. It's like having a wise friend inside us who knows what's best for us and wants to help us on our journey. Then there's the universe, which some people see as a vast, interconnected web of energy and consciousness. It's like the ultimate cosmic force that's always at work, guiding and supporting us in ways we might not even understand. And of course, there are many other higher powers out there, depending on what you believe in. Whether it's a divine being, a spiritual force, or something else entirely, the important thing is that it resonates with you and feels meaningful. So, if you find yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. consistently, it's a sign that your inner being is trying to communicate with you. But what could this message be? Well, my darlings, it can vary from person to person, but there are some common themes we can explore. One of the most prevalent interpretations is that these early morning awakenings are a gentle nudge from the universe, prompting us to pay attention to our thoughts and emotions. You see, during the night, when our conscious mind rests, our subconscious takes the stage. And if there are unresolved issues, fears, or worries lurking within us, they may surface during these quiet hours. Maybe you've been feeling unsure about yourself, worrying about what's going to happen next, or still hurting from things that happened in the past. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., it might be your heart trying to tell you that it's time to deal with these feelings. Let's take a closer look at what this could mean. Self-doubt is when you don't believe in yourself or think you're not good enough. It's like having a little voice in your head that says, you can't do it, or you're not smart enough. These thoughts can hold you back and stop you from reaching your full potential. Then there are fears about the future. This is when you worry about what's going to happen next, or imagine all the bad things that could happen. Maybe you're scared of failing, or you're afraid of what people will think of you. These fears can keep you stuck in a cycle of anxiety and uncertainty. And let's not forget about unresolved emotional pain. This is when you're still hurting from things that happened in the past, like a breakup, a loss, or a betrayal. Even though these events are over, the feelings they left behind can linger and affect your life in the present. So when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., it could be your soul's way of saying, hey, it's time to deal with these inner struggles. It's like a gentle reminder that there are things you need to address so you can move forward and find peace. It's an invitation to dive deep into your psyche, to explore those shadowy corners of your mind with compassion and curiosity. Now, my loves, I want to remind you of a fundamental principle that I've emphasized time and time again, the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is like a magic key that unlocks the door to freedom from our past. It's all about letting go of the bad feelings we carry around inside us. When we forgive, we're setting ourselves free from anger, bitterness, and the things that hold us back. Think of it this way. Imagine carrying around a heavy bag full of rocks. Each rock represents a grudge or a hurt feeling we're holding on to. The more rocks we carry, the harder it is to move forward. But forgiveness is like taking those rocks out of our bag one by one and tossing them away. When we forgive, we're not saying that what happened was okay or that we're forgetting about it. Instead, we're choosing to release the power those bad feelings have over us. We're deciding to stop letting the past control our present and our future. Forgiveness isn't always easy. Sometimes it can feel like we're giving up something important or letting someone off the hook. But in reality, forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It's a way of saying, I deserve to be happy, and I won't let this hold me back anymore. By forgiving, we're not only freeing ourselves from the burden of carrying around all that negativity, but we're also opening ourselves up to new opportunities and experiences. We're making room in our hearts for love, joy, and peace to come in. So, if you find yourself waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., ask yourself, what am I holding on to that no longer serves me? What am I ready to release? Take this special time to involve yourself in forgiveness activities. You can do this in various ways, like saying positive things to yourself, writing down your feelings in a journal, or just showing kindness and care to yourself and those around you. Let's break it down further. Affirmations are like positive statements that you repeat to yourself. They can help you change your mindset and let go of negative thoughts. For example, you might say, I forgive myself and others for any hurt they've caused me. Journaling is another powerful tool. It's like writing down your thoughts and feelings in a notebook or on your computer. When you write about forgiveness, you can explore your emotions, understand why you feel the way you do, and start to let go of any anger or resentment you're holding on to. Finally, showing love and compassion is all about being kind and understanding. This can mean forgiving yourself for mistakes you've made or forgiving others for things they've done to hurt you. It's about treating yourself and others with gentleness and care, even when it's hard. Forgiveness is not about condoning the actions of others. It's about liberating yourself from the burden of resentment and reclaiming your inner peace. Now let's dig deeper into what it means when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. It's important to approach this experience with an open heart and a readiness to hear what your inner voice. No coincidence, my loves. When we fill our minds with thoughts of love, abundance, and joy, we attract those very things into our lives. But it's not just about positive thinking. It's about convincing our minds to truly believe in the magic of our own potential. You see, when we believe in ourselves wholeheartedly, the universe conspires to make our dreams a reality. So, how can we make our minds think this way? It begins with something very special: self-love. Self-love is like giving yourself a big hug from the inside. It means treating yourself with kindness and compassion, just like you would treat a friend. Now, why is self-love so important? Because you are amazing just the way you are. You are worthy of all the good things in life. Love, happiness, success, you name it. When you truly believe in your worthiness, incredible things start to happen. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, I love you, to yourself. How would that make you feel? Pretty awesome, right? That's because self-love is like sunshine for your soul. It brightens up your day and fills you with warmth and happiness. When you love yourself, you send out a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I deserve the best. And guess what? The universe agrees. It wants to shower you with blessings and miracles, but it can only do that when you believe you're worthy. Now, I know loving yourself isn't always easy. Sometimes we're our own toughest critics. We focus on our flaws instead of celebrating our strengths. But here's the thing. You are not your mistakes, your shortcomings, or your imperfections. You are a unique and wonderful being, deserving of love and respect. So, how can you practice self-love? Start by being kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion you would show to a friend. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit. Eat nourishing food, get plenty of rest, and do things that bring you joy. Next, practice positive self-talk. Instead of criticizing yourself, try saying kind and encouraging words. Tell yourself you're doing the best you can and that you're worthy of love and happiness. Remember, the way you talk to yourself matters, so be gentle and supportive. In my literature, I often talk about the power of affirmations. Affirmations are simple statements that we repeat to ourselves to shift our beliefs and thoughts. For example, you might say, I am worthy of love and abundance, or I am capable of achieving my dreams. But it's not just about saying the words, it's about feeling them deep within your soul. When you say your affirmations with conviction and belief, your mind begins to accept them as truth. And when your mind believes, the universe responds in kind. Now, let's take a moment to dive into the wonderful world of gratitude. Gratitude is like saying thank you to the universe. It's when you feel thankful for the good things in your life, big or small. Imagine you're holding a basket And every time you say thank you, you're adding a beautiful flower to it. Why is gratitude so amazing? Well, it's like a magic wand that attracts even more good stuff to you. When you appreciate what you have, you're telling the universe, hey, I love this. Give me more. And guess what? The universe listens. It loves to shower you with blessings when you show gratitude. Think about it this way. Have you ever noticed that when you're grateful, you feel happy? It's like a warm, fuzzy feeling inside your heart. That's because gratitude fills you up with joy and contentment. It's like wrapping yourself in a cozy blanket on a chilly day. But here's the best part. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good. It's about making magic happen. When you're thankful for what you have, you create a positive energy that ripples out into the world. It's like sending out little love notes to the universe, and in return, the universe sends you even more love. So, how do you practice gratitude? It's easy peasy. You can start by saying thank you for the things you have right now. Maybe it's your favorite toy, a delicious meal, or a sunny day. Whatever it is, take a moment to appreciate it. You can also keep a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something as simple as a hug from a friend or a funny joke that made you laugh. By focusing on the good stuff, you'll attract even more goodness into your life. And don't forget to say thank you to the people around you. Whether it's your mom, your teacher, or your pet hamster, let them know how much you appreciate them. A little gratitude goes a long way in making someone's day brighter. Take a moment each day to count your blessings, no matter how small they may seem. Whether it's a beautiful sunset, a warm cup of tea, or the love of a friend, there is always something to be grateful for. And lastly, I'd like to emphasize the incredible power of visualization. Now, what's visualization? It's like making a movie in your head. You create a picture in your mind of what you want. Let's say you dream of becoming a great artist. Close your eyes and see yourself painting your masterpiece. Feel the paintbrush in your hand, smell the paint, and see the colors on the canvas. Why is this important? Because when you imagine yourself reaching your goals, something magical happens. You tell your brain what you want, and it listens. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So when you vividly picture your success, your brain thinks it's already happening. And that's not all. When you add emotion to your visualization, it's like adding fuel to a fire. Feel the excitement, the joy, and the pride as you see yourself achieving your dreams. Your emotions are like magnets, attracting your desires to you. But here's the thing. Visualization isn't just about seeing yourself succeed. It's about believing it with all your heart. You have to believe that your dreams are possible, that you deserve them, and that you're capable of making them a reality. So every day, take a few moments to visualize your goals. Close your eyes, see yourself living your dream life, and feel the happinesses bubbling inside you. The more you practice, the more real it will feel. And soon enough, you'll start to see evidence of your dreams coming true in your life. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. But remember, it's not enough to just imagine success. You have to take action too. Your dreams won't come true just by wishing for them. You have to work for them step by step, day by day. So use visualization to inspire and motivate you. But don't forget to roll up your sleeves and get to work. With a clean and order in the cosmic kitchen and knowing that it's being prepared just for you. Trusting the universe can feel like trying to walk on a tightrope without a safety net. It's scary because we've been taught to believe that we have to work hard and hustle nonstop to make our dreams come true. From a young age, we're bombarded with messages that tell us life is all about the grind, the endless struggle to reach our goals. We see it everywhere, in movies, in books, even in the stories our parents and teachers tell us. We're taught that success only comes to those who are willing to sacrifice everything else, their time, their health, their happiness, just to get ahead. And so we grow up believing that if we're not constantly pushing ourselves to the limit, we'll never amount to anything. We're told that if we don't fight tooth and nail for what we want, we'll end up falling behind, lost in a sea of mediocrity. But what if I told you that there's another way? What if I told you that you don't have to struggle and suffer to achieve your dreams? What if I told you that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, ready to support you every step of the way? You see, trusting the universe isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to magically fall into place. It's about letting go of the need to control every little detail and instead surrendering to the natural flow of life. It's about trusting that even when things don't go according to plan, there's a greater purpose at work. It's about having faith that every setback is just a detour on the road to your ultimate destination. Imagine a life where you feel light as a feather, where worries and doubts just melt away like snow in the sun. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, guess what? That life is within your reach. You might be thinking, but how? Well, my friend, it all starts with trust. Trust is like a magic key that unlocks the door to a world of abundance, love, and joy. It's like stepping into a warm ray of sunshine after a long, cold winter. And the best part, you hold that key in your hands. Now, I know it can be scary to let go of fear and doubt. They're like old friends who have been with us for so long that we've grown used to their company. But what if I told you that you no longer have to carry that heavy burden? What if I told you that you deserve to feel light and free? You see, when we dare to trust, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. We let go of the need to control every little thing, and instead, we surrender to the flow of life. It's like floating down a gentle river, letting the current carry you to beautiful new destinations. But I understand if you're feeling hesitant. Trusting the universe isn't always easy. We've been taught to believe that we have to fight and struggle for everything we want. But what if I told you that life doesn't have to be a battle? What if I told you that you can simply surrender and let life unfold in all its beauty? Affirmations are really amazing. They're like little seeds we plant in our minds. Imagine your mind as a garden, and each affirmation is a tiny seed. Now, just like when you plant seeds in a garden, you don't see flowers popping up immediately, right? It takes time for those seeds to grow. Similarly, when we start practicing affirmations, we might not notice big changes right away. It's like we're watering those little seeds in our minds every time we repeat our affirmations. But with time, patience, and regular practice, something magical happens. Those seeds start to sprout, and before you know it, beautiful flowers begin to bloom. It's all about consistency. Just like how you water plants every day to help them grow, you need to keep repeating your affirmations consistently. Even if you don't see immediate results, trust that those seeds of positivity are taking root in your subconscious mind. When you say affirmations, it's like giving your brain a big update. Imagine your brain is like a computer, and affirmations are the new software you're installing. But instead of fixing bugs or adding new features, you're rewiring your brain to think more positively. You see, our brains are like sponges. They soak up everything we tell them. So if we're constantly feeding ourselves negative thoughts, our brains start to believe that's the truth. But when we flip the script and start saying positive affirmations, something amazing happens. It's like we're hitting the reset button on our minds. We're wiping away all those old negative programs and replacing them with shiny new ones. And the best part, These new programs are designed to help us see the world in a whole new light. So every time you repeat an affirmation, you're literally rewiring your brain for positivity. You're teaching your brain to focus on the good stuff instead of getting bogged down by negativity. And as you do this, you're opening yourself up to a world of new possibilities. Think of it like cleaning out your closet. When you get rid of all the old worn-out clothes, you make room for new ones to come in. Similarly, when you clear out all those negative thoughts, you create space for positive things to enter your life. But here's the thing, rewiring your brain takes time and practice. Just like you wouldn't expect to run a marathon after one day of training, you can't expect your brain to change overnight. It's a gradual process, but with each repetition of your affirmations, you're laying down new pathways in your brain. And the more you practice, the stronger those pathways become. Eventually, positive thinking becomes second nature, and you find yourself naturally gravitating towards the good stuff. But remember, reprogramming your mind takes time and practice. Just like when you first learned to use a computer, there were moments of frustration and confusion, but with patience and perseverance, you mastered it. So I encourage you to be patient with yourself on this journey. Embrace the process of growth and transformation, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to your true desires. When doubts start knocking at your door, don't let them in. Instead, take a deep breath and remind yourself of something important. You are loved deeply and completely by the universe itself. Picture the universe as a warm, comforting embrace, holding you close and whispering words of encouragement in your ear. You see, the universe has your back, always. It's like having a best friend who's there for you no matter what, cheering you on from the sidelines of life. So, trust in that love and support. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, even when it doesn't feel like it. I know it can be hard to see the bigger picture when you're in the midst of a storm, but just like the clouds eventually part to reveal the sun, so too will your doubts give way to clarity and understanding. Trust in the process and know that miracles are just around the corner. Miracles come in all shapes and sizes, from the smallest synchronicities to the biggest breakthroughs. They're like little breadcrumbs left behind by the universe, guiding you along your path and reminding you that magic is real. So I urge you to just dare to trust. Trust in the power of the universe, trust in the wisdom of your own heart, and trust that everything you desire is on its way to you. Don't you dare give up.